honestly, and other sports and other activities, even sitting at a desk all day, is upper trap tightness and neck tightness and rounding of the shoulders. Of course, I've kind of talked about this a lot, and jiu-jitsu wise, we're always protecting our neck and shoulders so we can get some overuse of these upper trap muscles, big muscles kind of attach kind of at the shoulder blade, top of the shoulder blade, run up to the neck. So a lot of times when we're here protecting, these muscles get tight. They can also lead to, obviously neck pain, decreased range of motion, headaches, or even some of those things that can be caused by this. So I want to show you guys one of my favorite stretches with a jiu-jitsu belt. Now again, the reason I'm using a jiu-jitsu belt is because it's accessible, easily accessible, right after training or before training if you're doing gi. If you have a towel works perfectly as well, so either one of those is fine, but a jiu-jitsu belt does a great job as well if you don't have anything else at hand. So a upper trap stretch, but also it's kind of a mobilization. So you're kind of getting some downward pressure on the upper trap using the belt, and then you're also getting some really good stretch. So you're kind of almost like a pin and stretch. So you're pinning the muscle down, and then you're going to move the head away, and it's really going to do a phenomenal job stretching. Very effective. Again, make sure it doesn't cause you any pain. Make sure you're not getting any pain down your arms. If you feel like you have some kind of disc problem or something else going on that's not like muscular related, see your medical professional obviously, but this is a great one to try before or after training if you feel tight or stiff. So let me show you guys how to do it. So I've got my belt, and all I'm really going to do is I'm on my mats right now. You're going to sit on the belt. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically sit on the belt to stabilize it. So if I'm going to stretch the right side, what I want to do is I'm going to take the belt, let it kind of run across around my back. So almost like sit with my left butt cheek on it, so it kind of gives me that angle going this way. You can even start just head straight, taking the belt, putting a little downward pressure. So we're not putting pressure on the neck, we're not putting pressure on that kind of bony part, like part of your collarbone here. We're actually right on the meaty kind of muscle area, so right on your upper trap. So looking straight ahead, take both hands and gently go down. You might feel a little stretch already. You might feel a little downward pressure. So this is a good thing just to kind of sit here and just do a hold. So you can hold, a couple minutes if you like. You can, hold for 20, 30 seconds. This is one I really like to do, just to hold. So next thing is we're just gonna do a simple stretch to the side. So we're just gonna keep our head straight. So there's a few variations. So the first one is pinning it down and then gently tilt our head to the side. You're gonna feel a nice stretch all along your neck, kind of on the left side of the neck, in the occiput area, all the way down, kind of to the shoulder. So here, and tilt. Again, 20 to 30 second holds, 3 to 5 times. If you want to do shorter holds before practice, you want to do longer holds after training just to calm the tissue down. Another great thing to do. So the next one we're going to do is we're actually going to let our head almost turn a little bit to the right. So we're going to add some little different variations. This gets some different muscles. I don't want to get terribly specific into it, but it does get some different muscles. You have some scalene, sternocleidomastoid muscle. So there's a lot of stuff that kind of in that area. So next one is we'll kind of turn our head to the right and then tilt to the left. Again, you'll feel all along in here. So the other way is not going to get the upper trap muscle, but actually is going to get the levator scapulae muscle. And this muscle actually also runs in a similar fashion to the upper trap, and it also get tight because it elevates the shoulder blade. But you're going to actually turn your head like you're looking into your opposite armpit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that pressure down, then we're going to gently, like we're looking into our opposite armpit, we're going to bring our head down this way. It's going to get a little bit different area, again on this side, but a little bit different area, just because of different attachments of the muscle. So, again, start here. This may feel like a good stretch, and also, a lot of times with some of these tight muscles, you have a rib. The rib is kind of right in the between That collarbone, that upper trap, there's a first rib there, and this is a way to actually depress or help that first rib lower, because if those muscles are tight, you can have some issues with the first rib being elevated, and if that's elevated, that can cause pain, symptoms down your arm, some other issues. So that's just a simple thing as well, just to kind of, deal with that. So I'm not expecting you guys to be able to diagnose a first rib, elevated first rib, or thoracic outlet type injury, but this is just a way to kind of help that as well. So again, down and just hold, then you can tilt your head, you can look up and to the right, look up, look down and to the left. So let me show you guys from the side. Stay nice and tall through your back, pull down, tilt to the left. You can do up and to the right. You can do down to the left. That's for the right side. And you can just simply also sitting and just putting some downward pressure feels really good. So it's a pin and stretch, and what that pin and stretch means is that you're pinning the muscle and then you're stretching and you're moving away.